Hello, Grace Captives. This is Crimson, and you are watching some Amnesia: Dark Descent. Now, picking where we left off after hanging out in Alexander's study here, and figuring out that he's a really old man hiding behind a wall of lightning that we'd need to build Agrippa's orb to break down, because he has my orb. And we're finding the pieces of the orb in these torture chambers that are where we tortured people for the express purpose of causing them to suffer. And, it doesn't give me a good feeling. Gives me a pretty bad feeling. Not happy with the torture thing. Okay, so there was blood here. We found some string. What do I do? Glass jar on a string. Is this how I... Okay. I have a jar of blood now. The music think that's a good thing. That is the blood of people who were tortured that I have. And I have 3 more torture chambers to visit to get my orb pieces. Just gotta prepare myself for that beforehand. Something died inside of him that day. Watching that man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. And the worst part is after the torture. It seems we give them amnesia drinks so that they forget that they were tortured, so we can torture them again better.
Ah, you again.
Hi.
You seem to have found all the orb pieces used in the transfer. Go to the choir and find the rest.
That is just where I was headed, I guess. Thanks for letting me know I have all of them. Is there going to be another room before the end in this place? There looks like there is. What have you got for me, room? I haven't seen a monster in a while. Another note. Weah taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reasons for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such a lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa as he is, and has been, for centuries, my only link to worlds beyond. Weah claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him and my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Weah told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tempter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer. If I can find the internal glands from a large specimen, the choir seems to be a fertile grounds for this sort. I should be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from my agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tempter, on the other hand, will provide more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Kernik. Kernik? I will have to address Weah with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Oh, so those water things are Kerinks. Oh, and that's how I set him free. Ah, I used the blood for the vitae, and this is the Kerink thing, so I need to get paralyzer from the fungus. Okay. Alright. Alexander, what's your memoir? In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their father's places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. So, Alexander is some dude from another world? As are Agrippa and the Weir fellow? Get out of my world, dudes! Get your stupid monsters out of here, and stop torturing and murdering these people, please. Stop it, jerks. I've got to find a mushroom thing. The fear had begun to drown him again. He reached once more for the empty bottle of laudanum. In frustration, he smashed it against the bedpost. Ooh. This place is nicely lit. Hello, door. Oh, is this another torture place? Looks like a torture place. I don't even want to know what they did with those tools. Did they leave something in the bucket? No. It's an odd place to keep a tinder box. Let's not look at what they did in this room. Let's look at what they did in this room. They put notes on tables.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry.
Could I just...
Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Paint the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
I actually...
Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
They wouldn't even let me leave without doing that.
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Thanks for that, Alexander. Is there even anything in this room? Just a completely... So I was hurting that man specifically to cause him pain. And I had to do that. I chose to do it. To preserve my own life, I tortured and murdered dudes. Oh, there he is. Hello, sir. I murderized you. I took the dagger that's now gone, and I painted lines on you, so I knew where to cut to make it hurt the most, and I stabbed you. Slowly. So I could live. Take another man's life for your own, huh? So I could murder Alexander? Well, at least, if I kill Alexander, it had gone too far. The man was suffocating, as he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. Displeased, he started to look for the damn rose oil. What is this place? Why is it so dark?
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Do I have to die? Well, I'm killing you because you are an evil man who enjoys torturing people. I'm okay with that one. I'm sure a lot of people will go without torture and suffering, without you around. Submitted to the orb when I found it? I don't know about that. I'm not an orb meister. Curiosity is killing hello. Would you like me inside of you? Just take me now. Oh god. The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked, and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had ruptured and begun to leak. Just, ow. Take me. Take me. Oh, sweet torture. It was awfully nice of it to slam shut on my head. Hello, sir. Is this your orb? Thank you for that. 2 more to go. Could you give me some oil room? Please? Yeah, oil? Oil? It says bone? I have one of these covered in water creature in a well from another world spit. Oh, down him. Has he stabbed me? What's with the gong ringing? Is that my head? Yes. That is my head. Why? Because I'm going mad from realizing I tortured people. I don't blame myself. I'm going all shaky too. Well, hopefully my camera will stay in my control. Okay, so I'm just going with the follow the wall approach. Let's not follow that wall though. Since it's so hard to see. Not like lighting the torches is gonna help anything. But whatever. Whatever. And I only have one thing of oil left. Bridge? Hello, bridge. Since it's hard to see very far, I'm just going with the follow the left wall approach. Was that a... That was a monster. Hello, monster. I heard you make a noise and then the chase music started for a second. Am I too fast for you? You got nothing, monster. I got wall following powers. What was that noise? Oh, whatever. They're otherworldly people with otherworldly monsters. Why am I bothering? Trying to figure out what these sounds are. Ugh. Torturing people. Just, yeah. Ah. Looks like we found another torture place. Oh, is this mushroom? Hello, mushroom. Tissue is soft and should be possible to break open with a hammer. Poison gland. Alright, I have all the tools for the dude now, I guess, to release him. Which is good for everyone, I guess. The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bowl as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize that it would be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber, then traveled through the complex instrument, which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow. Can I light this? Yep. That's lovely. Hello. Yeah, that was necessary. Well, I pulled it. Where's my orb? Did all the things. No water monster in here, that's nice. Just looking for an orb. Gonna waste any more oil. Where are you hiding? Orb? Not actually inside the thing, are you? That I just lit up. That I can't open anymore. Hello? Is anyone in there? Could you open? Roaches, get off me! I won't touch the Just, oh. Well, at least you fade from existence. Where's my orb? There's a tinderbox. To you. Oh, I like orb though. Orb? Oh, there you are. Okay, let's get out of here. Hey, there's a monster at least, you know, so gameplay might happen. Other than collect torture orbs. Oh! Fallen pillar, convenient bridge. Completely out of oil. Fantastic. Well, at least I can see glowy things now. Well, sorry if you can't see anything. I also cannot, I ran out of oil. So we're gonna be tinderboxing everything we see. Moo. Kind of actually easier to see. Yeah, when my eyes adjust to the dark. And I'm... Oh.
The wheel is good for keeping your victim still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
So Alexander, your race gains power from human suffering, or blood infused with human suffering. That's lovely. Could we just do without your race? Hello, orb. Alright, I've got all the orb pieces now. And there's the hammer. Oh, you just strap a dude to this wheel, huh? The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with intent, so the rope secured around his legs stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly, and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. Can I spin it? Whee! My people died and suffered on this. Yay! At least I got a hammer now. Yeah! Mercy hammer. Was there even a tinderbox in this room? Oh, so the next victims could be chained up here? While everything rings? You're hiding oil back here? No. Not even a tinderbox? Alright. Alright, I'll move on. See if I can get out of here without Cowman murderizing me. In the dark. Pitch black darkness. Okay, everything glowed red there for a moment. Which I couldn't really tell because of how dark it is. Oh! Oh my! You are right behind me, I get that. I'm bobbing and weaving, so you get stuck on things. Is this the exit? I hope so. Oh boy. Ow. They are close. Yes, yes, I'm aware of this. He hit me because he was so close. And where did I go back? Do I have all 6? Oh, I do. And we're back at the bowl. Hello, bowl. And I don't have any oil, so I'm going to have a lovely time getting out of here. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. And my hat is off to you.